Greetings, denizens of the internet! You can call me Nitro Indigo, and Viva Piñata Pocket Paradise is one of my favourite childhood games. For those of you out of the know, Viva Piñata is a series of sandbox simulation games by Rare from the mid-2000s. The gameplay revolves around building a garden to attract animal-shaped piñatas. You can breed them, send them to parties, and kill them! Pocket Paradise was their last game developed for a Nintendo console, not Star Fox Adventures, and it's still the only Viva Piñata game I've played. As a kid who knew nothing about Rare, or even that this franchise started life on the Xbox 360, I honestly thought Pocket Paradise was a tie-in for the cartoon. One thing that always stood out to me was its use of British English. Most of the DS games I played as a kid were Japanese and translated by Americans, so seeing the word trousers on the top screen felt like a novelty. Of course, now I know that Rare is a British company, responsible for the childhoods of about half of gaming YouTube. Seriously, why is video game analysis so centred around Nintendo 64? As a result, there are a lot of British cultural references in this series that I always took for granted, but they might be unfamiliar to you. Since I haven't played every game in this series, this won't be an exhaustive list, just everything I could find. Who knows, you might learn something new. Let's start with something simple. The currency in this game is chocolate coins, which are commonly given as a gift around Christmas time. In Viva Piñata, the gold ones are the most valuable, followed by silver and then bronze. In real life, the gold ones are usually based on £1 coins and contain milk chocolate, while the silver ones are usually based on 10p coins and contain white chocolate. While researching this, I learned about something similar called Hanukkah Geld, which originated in the 20th century as an alternative to giving people real money as a gift during Hanukkah. All the piñatas are named after foods, some of which are obscure outside of the UK. A rocknid is named after sticks of rock, Camelo after caramello, which I'd never heard of until I started doing research for this video, Kitty Floss after candy floss, which you Americans call cotton candy, Parmadillo after Parma violets, Haribo after Haribo, Peck and Mix after Pick and Mix, and Sherbet after Sherbet. The Marshmallow House is a clock. This is a reference to the nursery rhyme Hickory Dickory Dock about a mouse running up a clock. Its description says that they pretend to be blind, which is a reference to another nursery rhyme, The Three Blind Mice. Speaking of which, the Marshmallow is one of the first piñatas to visit your garden in every game. A lot of the early encounters are based on animals that are common in the UK. Sparrowmint is a sparrow, Pret's Tail is a fox, Badgeticle is a badger, Fudgehog is a hedgehog, Buzzenge is a buzzard, and Bispotty is a ladybird. I imagine that if this game was American, Macaroon would take Pret's Tail's place. Also, the first two flowers you can plant are daisies and buttercups, which are found in pretty much every field in the country. These aren't specifically British, but there are a few things in Viva Piñata based on English language idioms. The moon on a stick item is a literal version of a phrase meaning something that's impossible to get. Similarly, the Pigsea is based on the saying when pigs fly, meaning something that will never happen, except it actually happened. That's all I could find, but if there's anything I've missed, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you want to talk to me about anything really, consider joining my Discord. If you want to support me as a content creator, consider donating to my Ko-Fi. Links to both in the description. Until next time, stay interesting!